total access to all my money. And I said, I don't want to fill that out. So I said, Ulrich, you have a psychotic guy in your house who you asked to go to the doctor to get you Zopiclone so you can use it or distribute it. I don't know what you're doing, because I had a bag. It helps me sleep, right, with all this stuff. And it went missing. And he's like, oh, I have Zopiclone. I'm like, how do you have Zopiclone? Zopiclone is a very, very strong sleeping medication. So I'm like, he just appeared with a packet. I'm like, where did that come from? Oh, he's like, oh, I got another one. I'm like, what? So I said, well, who stole my medication on my bag? I said, I just want to get my life back. And all of a sudden, it started to become quite clear to me of a slightly, not a psychologically abusive behavior, but I'm 41. I know when things are not right. And things were going weird. So I went to the job center. I'd given them all my evidence. At that point, and they're like, okay, we'll get you sorted in Dusseldorf and everything like this. AOK finally paid me some money because I've had lawyers in Munich, Hanover, and Trier. Now, there's now hundreds of thousands, if not millions of euros involved based on the amount of compensation that I'm now subjected to, based on broken noses, attacks, theft. He knows that. So basically, I went to the Amtsgericht, I went to the Arbeitsgericht, and they're going to get me more lawyers. All of this information, including bank statements and accounts and everything, has now gone to his account. The one thing that got me really concerned was, I had a friend called Bastian Smith who had all my evidence, right? And I said, look, Ulrich has said he will put it on his terabyte and give it to me immediately. This is where I started to get really concerned. He refused to take me back to Cologne. None of his son or anyone in the house will talk to me. So I said, look, I'm nervous. I've got to go get I just got my bank card and my PIN, which is still his. All the police reports are in his house. All the confidential government information is at his house. As I take 2 trains to Cologne with no money, he races in his car to Bastian's house, who he doesn't know. They're now conversating about my information that is highly confidential. He then takes it, doesn't give it to me, is screaming at me all the way back to Dusseldorf, right? And I said, I need a break from this. At that point, AOK had put 3,700 euros in my account. I said, at least I've now got a chance. He knew that. He had all my bank account statements. They're still there. I said, I need to go to Neuss to have a weekend off. I then went to Munich. I found out they falsified all my signatures, and I've had to fight all my way back through Stuttgart, Ingolstadt, Heidelberg, because SAP is there, trying to get my evidence back. I come back to Dusseldorf. I called him because he's now liaising with Bastian, who's now contacted the job center, got me banned from the job center for some reason, stolen all my money, is wiped out my bank account. I went to his house last night. I'm like, can you please give me my belongings? No. He works in a church for diakonie. He has destroyed me. 1, he's dealing drugs. 2, he's got a psycho guy in there. 3, this is espionage. If he gives that information to anyone else, I'm dead. There's highly, highly confidential government, torture, political information, because I came here as a political refugee, and he's withholding it. I mean, it's about as bad as you can get. And now I went to my ATM because I wanted to go out of Germany to get a rest.
Yes, of course.
Because it has been a psychological onslaught to try and break my mind. And my account is 0. So within the last 2 weeks, it's gone from 3,700 to 0. And the only person who has access to my account is him. Plus he has all my police reports and 500 terabyte of who I am, my whole resume, government documents, banking documents for Bank of America, Royal Bank of Canada, Bank of Montreal, and refuses to give me it back. Are you kidding me? He works for diakonie. Ulrich Hansering. And not only that, he's cut me off and badmouthed me to anyone that I know, including the job center. You can't annihilate anyone more than what he's done. And I've just seen him here. He's at work today like nothing's happening. This is beyond dangerous.
Yeah. It's his office,
Okay.
so I'm just following
It is
right now.
beyond dangerous at this point. He's put my life immediately in danger.
Okay.
And I need someone of a senior level to do something. I mean, you can't get any more serious than this.
Yeah, you did tell me you need to go to Hanover, but you don't have any money.
Well, my bank is in Hanover. I've gone to Sparkasse. I've got to
Yeah.
find out what this lunatic has done.
Mm-hmm.
But I have no means to get there.
Okay, this is why I was asking what kind of residency status do you have right now?
I was staying permanently in his house.
No, I mean in general, in a German.
I have a UK and a Canadian passport.
Okay. So and are you here on a visa or?
You don't need one with a UK passport, and it's not that relevant to this situation.
No, it's just a question of who you can turn to in order to get some money.
Yeah,
to get
but I've got to. Yeah, but. Well, I'm gonna have to jump trains.
No, you don't.
They close at 5 o'clock. This idiot has put my life in danger. You've got to tell someone what to do to get my stuff back by tomorrow. This is insane. And this is the church.
So, because if you say you need to go to Hanover, and you need to go to Hanover
My
tomorrow,
bank is there, sir.
Yes, of course. But
I don't have time to run around Germany.
Yeah, this is why I'm trying to cut this short. Because what I can offer you is there isn't a possibility for you as a EU citizen, as a UK passport holder, to get 180 euro from the city in order to get to Hanover.
I've already been there. They won't give it to me.
Do you recall which agency it was?
I've been to numerous Caritas. I've been to the city. I've been to the job center.
Not the Caritas, not the job center. It's the Social Security Agency. Because in these cases, they're responsible for people with EU citizenship.
Yeah.
And what they pay is...
if you can call them, then that would be great. I have a very limited time to get there before they close.
I understand. This is also why I try to cut the short.
Yeah.
The thing you're looking for is so-called Überbrückungsgeld, which is a one-time payment of 180 euros.
Mm-hmm.
They can give you.
Right.
From this, you can pay your ticket to Hanover.
Yeah.
You can buy some essentials.
I've got to get on an ICE and survive until I find out what.
Something like that.
My concern is he's been calling round God knows who with the information I have. I don't know what he's done.
Yeah. This is something I can't do anything about, but what I can help you with is to get to Hanover.
Well, you need to do something about him, because you need to raise it to a senior manager to find out what he's done. He works for diakonie. This is diakonie.
Yeah, but as you see, we're a lot of different agencies, and every agency is responsible for their own kind of people.
So you need to raise it to the correct person to get...
Yeah, but this is something I can't offer you. This is something I can't do.
So he's just going to get off for the crime?
I don't know. What I can offer you is to get to Hanover.
Give me to Hanover, and so I'm in a diakonie building. I'm telling you about a diakonie staff member, and you're saying you can't raise it to a senior manager to deal with him?
Yes.
That's what you're telling me. Why is that? This is a church.
It's
so he can get away with espionage, and not even a member of staff will talk to him.
You can, of course, go to the police and make a statement. If you haven't
But
done
diakonie is washing his hands of what he's done.
Come on.
What do you mean, come on?
What I can offer you is how to get to Hanover.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, so if you could take a seat outside at the elevator, I will give you the address. I will get you the opening hours.
I need you to please call them, because if...
No, I can't call them right now.
How am I going to get to Hanover before 7 o'clock?
Yes, this is why I'm telling you. I will give you the address. You go there immediately.
I don't know Düsseldorf. Where is it?
It's near the central station. It's right at the central station.
Absolutely ludicrous. So diakonie staff can just get away with anything.
So I will give you the address, and then you can go there immediately.
Why can't you call them? Is it not possible?
Yeah, because it's not going to change anything. So more
to
time
say I'm coming.
Yeah, but the more time we waste and the harder it will be for you to get there.